Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Handmade by Ying with Donna. Today is November the 11th, 2022, and it's 10 o'clock p.m., and we're here to do the Lion Project. First and foremost, before I even introduce my guest with me tonight, I would like to wish all of our veterans a thank you for your service to our country. Without you in fighting for our freedom, we wouldn't have what we do today. So with that being said, on behalf of Courtney and Brenda and myself and Joe, we would like to thank all of you for all of your love and support for our country. With that being said, tonight my guest is Courtney, and I've also got one of my superstar sewers, Brenda, with me tonight. She's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows her loves her. So I'm going to slip into the chat real quick. Hello, Sandra K. Heather, the debt-free quilter, John here. Hello, Donna and everyone. Joe, the tech guy, blast off in 5 minutes, and I'm a couple seconds late. You know, when you get women together, we can't stop talking. He's over here chuckling because that's what he was telling us. We are ready, Joe. Really quiet with a funky all day, no energy. Absolutely, I feel you, babe. It's life on the fast lane, I'm telling you. I did see your video today, though, and it was a really good one. Brenda's telling everyone hello. Sandra K is telling everyone hello. I'm just going to skim. Guess who, Nancy? Yeah, please give us the thumbs up and let YouTube know that you like the content that we are putting out there. Carla, hello, sweetheart. It's 9 Central and 10 Eastern. Debt-free quilter, I hope it's not technical difficulties again. Praise be to God, we don't have it tonight so far. Debt-free quilter's telling Courtney hello. Sandra's told her hello. Yo, Patty G, good evening. Donna, Joe, Courtney, and Brenda. Guess who, Nancy? Thank you. Nellie, hello, my girl. I love you, sweetheart, and I hope you're doing well. Hello, Donna, Joe. How is the family doing? Glad to see everything's okay. Hugs and kisses to all, and to all you quilters out there. Be blessed and be safe. Guess who, Nancy telling hello. Heather, hello. Nancy, thanks, Donna. Absolutely. Hello, Shirley at Around Tibbets. Joe's starting to drop the links, and quick knock on wood. Absolutely. And you know what? If things go right tonight, it's okay, because we'll just go off and come back on. It is what it is. Quote Queen 22. Hello, baby girl. And she's telling all of the quilting friends hello. Debt-free quilter, Shirley and Mona. I missed Mona. I didn't see her in here. Did I say Mona? It's that brain fog still, I'm telling you. And I'm sorry. Yes, Mona did what? Hi, Heather. I didn't see you, Mona, and I'm sorry. So what we're working on tonight is I've got sections, oh my gosh, all the way up to, I want to make sure I say this right. I've got 1 through 7 on the top section, 8 through 10 on the mouth section, 11 through 14 across here. I've got 16 through 23 on this section, and 26 through 36 on this section. So now the middle of it is pretty well okay. So I'm going to stand up a second, and Joe's going to squawk his gums at me for a second, but I'd like to show you where we're at with it. So that's how far I've got it so far on my ends. So he'll be over and readjust the camera, because I'm sure I've got it askew, and it's okay. That's what husbands do. He goes, now you got your head cut off, but it's all good. So with that being said, I'm starting on piece 38 at this time. And I'm just buzzing through 37s here, and this is going to come over on this section as we progress through the night. You're kicking butt there, Donna. I'm giving it a go, and I'm telling you right now, it's slow and steady, little piece in here and there along the way the last few days. It's gonna, my goal is to get it done by Christmas. I did notice one thing tonight. And I don't know why I didn't notice it early on, but I'm not going back and rip out Jack. I went with the directions on this, and it was listed as fog was going to be my B fabric, and it was everywhere on my paper piecing that had the B. It was to be marked fog. That's what this color is here. And according to the front of the pattern, it was this pretty shade of blue that was going to really starcase the quilt. So with that being said, I think it's a misprint in the pattern because I went with exactly the way the pattern instructions were. So mine will not have that blue around it. It'll be showcased in fog. And I will send out a little letter to the printer, maybe. I'm not sure yet, but something, because I really wanted it to be exactly the way that it's set up and meant to be. Tonight, Courtney's working on hers. How far are you, baby girl?
I'm attaching the piece that I finished last week.
Okay. I mean, Brenda's working on
The breast cancer ribbon.
the breast cancer ribbon. Becca's waiting to get in the room, babe.
Well, she can wait.
Oh,
Mr. Burns, you better let our friend Becca in. And now tell her. Don't let her in.
Becca's gonna come into the room whenever he can get the mouse sticks up there. She was a knocking loud. Let my buddy in. You're knocking what there, Donna. Yo, Patty G, I have sections 1 through 20 done. And yo, Patty, if you could drop those.
Turn on.
You know what? That looks like you're upside down, my girl. There you go, baby. Welcome to the crazy world.
He was like, oh.
I see you. Joseph said he can see up your nose holes.
What's going on?
Donald Trump's tantrums are fantastic.
I can't see what you're working on.
You can't.
What are you doing?
I'm looking at your pretty eyes.
Ron DeSantis was very clear that he would
I
be
swear to God, when I first saw you,
a Trump-like that plays well.
you literally looked like you were laying on the floor with your husband, your feet up on the couch. And I was like, did you need to call in?
I mean,
And racist remarks among many.
That was a little racy. Hi, Jason. Welcome to the chat, my friend.
Ron
say hi.
Hello. You can judge. Here we go. He's yelling at DeSantis.
Turn down the news, baby.
Oh yeah. Well, we will. Hold on. Let me turn it down.
That came from, let me see, the debt-free quilter. Love you. I totally love you. You remind me of my librarian in high school. She wore her glasses just the same way, my love. Where's the baby? Oh,
He's so sweet.
he looks darling. He's like, Mommy, Daddy's picking on me. So I love those baby blocks. They look fab.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I'm quite pleased with how they're turning out. They serve their purpose. I just wanted to stop in and say hi. I think we're going to go to bed, but I wanted to see what your progress looked like.
Did you get to see it yet?
No, I see it hung up behind you.
Hold on. Let me give you a good view, baby. So it's progress.
That's really pretty.
It
Yeah, it
looks
looks
like
great.
And here's mine, Becca.
He reminds me of the one off the Wizard of
Oh,
Oz.
wow.
Yeah. Absolute.
They look great. You guys are doing awesome.
Thank you, baby girl. You gonna do the next one with me?
What's the next one?
I've got 5 of them I've bought, and I will hold them up one evening and let everybody pick. I've got an elephant, I've got a rooster, I've got all kinds of stuff. I think it would be a blast to do.
I've done the elephant and the wolf. You've seen my elephant.
I
I
think,
want Violet. Is that Violet Craft?
Yep.
Is that who? Huh?
Yep. Yes,
I want
ma'am.
her to do a whale one or a dolphin.
Ooh, she may have one out there and we just don't know it.
I haven't seen one. Whoever said something.
That would be a
Listen,
pretty
tell one of your viewers to tell Violet Craft that Becca said she wants a dolphin or a whale.
one. Hey. I love you. You feeling better, baby girl?
Yeah, I have got a very messy room that needs to be organized. And I've got several videos that I really need to work on recording. And I'm going to try several. Yeah, Chase, like several.
Several. Make that shit happen.
He's so supportive.
He's going to crack the whip.
He's already cracking the whip. You hear him over here going, go do it. Make that happen.
Yes.
You don't need to sleep.
No. Sleeping's for losers.
Yes. When you're sleeping, someone else is getting ahead of you in the game, girl. So get it.
That's right. Put your ass on the stripper pole, make me.
Hey!
That's fine, Jason.
No, not cool. Anyway, I'll probably be working on that some this weekend. I'll try to get some of those videos recorded and edited and uploaded so that they're going over the next few weeks.
Right. Is that the one that you sent the sample?
Oh, that's part of it. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean,
looked
stay
at
tuned. Big things coming.
Are we allowed to say that tonight?
I guess we could.
Okay. You ready?
I'll let you say it. That way I don't get in trouble.
What are they going to do? Fire me?
Yeah.
Do you want me to not say something?
No, I think you can because the promo period starts Sunday, right?
Right. Which is 2 days.
Well, go for it.
All right, guys. I'm allowed to spill some tea.
I wouldn't give too much detail.
Okay. Great. Let me do it this way. Great things are coming and you're going to want to stay tuned. There's a lot of, how do I put this? I want to say it. Content creators teaming up to create amazing content, and it's going to drop in December. So you just got to stay tuned. That's all the tea I can spill tonight. But when you see it rolling out, you're not going to be disappointed. How's that?
I think December 1st through December 12th is going to have lots of fun things in store.
Going to be amazing. And I am blessed to be a part of this amazing opportunity. And that's all I can say. But every day, over the next few weeks, you're going to see a lot of stuff dropping and you're going to be going, what is this? What is that? And you're just going to have to watch and listen. And that's all we can say.
Lots of hints are coming early next week, and you'll get a little bit better of an idea of who's all actually involved. It's a massive collab, and then you'll get more details as it unfolds. So just stay tuned. All right, I think I'm going to go to bed.
You're not going to bed. Back to the sweatshop. Get chop.
Jason, I'm going to bed, right?
Jason, put her on the pole.
You heard her. You heard her. Get the
There's no
stepping.
rest.
Jason's in the chat.
Go make me that money. Go make that money. Gonna make it.
There's so many.
I don't want no jingle jingle. I wanted to fold.
Oh wait. What is it? My money don't jiggle jiggle. It folds. Yeah. My money don't jiggle jiggle. It folds. I like to see you wiggle wiggle. For sure. You see that TikTok? my mom heard that, and she was like, "That's." She thought it's. She made up her own version.
Oh, dude.
What did she say? My belly don't wig. My belly don't wiggle wiggle. It rolls. I was just okay.
I would have been dying. I'm sorry.
My belly don't wiggle wiggle. It rolls.
Let me see.
Do you remember how the next part
I
went?
don't remember.
I just remember she said her belly rolled.
That's too funny. You get to bed, Teresa Louise, put you to bed.
I was just saying, I saw this one TikTok where this girl goes, she's like, my booty don't wiggle wiggle. It's flat, but my heart is thick. Ouch! You little mouse trap.
Okay, I think it's time for me to put Puppy to bed.
I think more than Puppy needs to go to bed.
Yeah,
you gotta entertain the husband. You're not out working tonight, so you gotta.
I can't see the chat.
I love your mom.
Oh, my mom's amazing. I can't see the chat, so I don't know.
That's why I'm reading it to you.
Oh, Becca. Oh,
Put to bed.
Oh, your mom.
Teresa Louise said go to bed.
Okay, Teresa. Teresa's my other mom, so
I know, and
I gotta listen to her.
Yeah, she said go to bed.
Okay.
No out working tonight. No out
Okay.
working.
Okay. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right. Good night, baby girl.
Bye.
Bye. I
See you.
spy with my little eye. All right. Let me slip back up to the chat. Wanda Marsh. Hello from Augusta, Georgia. Joe, hello, Wanda, and welcome. And Wanda, thank you for subscribing. It's an honor and a privilege to have you here, and I hope you like the content that we do share. Brenda Foley, what is the purple quilt behind you?
Oh, that is I think it's a Moda kit.
It is. I can't remember the name of it.
Something vine, something in vine. Yeah. And I didn't have enough. And I made that extra block for the middle so I could make it bigger.
I love it. I think it's beautiful, babe. Beautiful. And let me see. Carrie Richards, hello everyone. Cat Jammin', hi. Teresa Louise, that's not far. Joe, welcome, Carrie. Legit Kits has a clownfish, no whales though. Great news. Awesome. I'm telling you what, you're not going to be disappointed. It's going to be off the hook, stinking amazing. Cat Jammin', thank you, Joe, the tech guy. Jet Free Quilter, I still have to finish my stocking tutorial. Teresa Louise sent Becca to bed with love. Mona did what? LOL, the Debt Free Quilter. Becca, I love your mom. She's amazing. Teresa Louise telling Brenda, hello, Kathleen Chimp, sister. That was only an empty tea bag. That's the best I got right now. But I'm telling you, you're going to be blessed. You're going to be, I can't drop anymore. Let me see. Kathleen, hi. LOL. Hi, Donna. Everybody just home from later. Appointment out of town. Welcome back, baby. And I'm glad you made it. Oops. Hi, Jason. Good night, Jason.
Okay. Did I get left here? Should be back. Hey Trey. She says, hello, Donna and everyone else. I was just chatting with Stacy. Give her a few minutes and hopefully she'll be back as we just continue our line. Give me 2 seconds. Hopefully I can get her in. I understand that, Patty, but she'll be back. I will promise you that. Give me a minute and I'm watching for her. But we're going to continue on working on this. So if anybody has questions, please ask. I'll answer them. Right now, I'm just trying to. Here she comes.
And drum roll, please.
You're still gray.
It's okay. He's working out the kinks back here.
I'm trying to keep it running.
I told you, if we get bumped off, you just got to keep doing your thing.
did it.
Louise, hi. Donna, hi. Courtney, Brenda,
It's not a legit kit.
hello from Colorado. N1, hi. Just turning in. Hi, N1, and thank you, sweetheart. Kathleen Champ, hi. Teresa Louise, Karen Burnett, hi. Donna, Donna Dixon, hi, y'all. Karen, Teresa Louise, Trey Joyner, hello and welcome. Hello, Donna, Courtney, and everyone else. I was just chatting with Stacy. Let me see. Kathleen Champ, I just realized that, sweetie, and just teasing you. Donna's, I'm going to get frozen from time to time because we have some horses' asses that are still playing games. And that's as polite as it can be. Hanks.
gonna come to us.
It's the Courtney show now. It's still mine.
It's
And
not us, but I'm like,
at the legit kit. No, it's not the legit kit. This is Violet Crafts. And that's the paper piecing that we're going to be doing of the large projects. Is the pink ribbon that Brenda is doing a Violet Craft pattern? No, it is not. It's one that I had sent her during the breast cancer awareness. She's just now getting around to where she's able to work it and she'll have it ready and be able to display it for next year. Hey y'all, Smith, Trey Joyner, since it's Veterans Day, my father was an Army veteran, but he didn't go to war. He was stationed in Alabama and he went to Korea twice. But thank him for his service. So let me see what else is new. We're just working these pieces as best we can. Court, I'm loving that, the way it's turning out, baby girl.
thank you.
So pretty.
Thank you. And this was a kit when it was boundless. And then they switched back to Craftsy.
Lost all of our viewers too when that happened.
Do what?
We was up about 70 some viewers, now we're down to 40.
And it's okay. Things are going to happen and there's nothing we can do. People's got to play their games.
It's at 67.
Let me see. Hello from Texas. Where's the pattern from? I'm going to hold it up and show you. It's a Violet Crafts pattern. Well, go ahead, Courtney.
So it's a violet craft. You can get it off of Amazon. There, I don't think you can get the kits anymore, but you can get the pattern off of Amazon. They also have, she also has lion, the wolf, and the elephant. So
Okay.
okay, Teresa Louise, I'm glad you're here. As I'm trying to find pieces of puzzles, because I am glad I gave Donna the advice to go ahead and put them in number order.
Yep. I'm trying to pull up my link. That way Joe doesn't have them tonight. I can go ahead and just,
I don't have my links right now because I'm
it's okay, hon. I've got them here in my cell. Just give me just a minute.
you are fine while I search some pieces.
Absolutely.
It's like a pieces of puzzles.
We're doing quite a few of them. So I'm just trying to,
The wolf, yes, they. It depends though, because it has to be by Violet Craft.
I'm dropping links for all the ones that we've bought, so they'll have those.
Yeah.
This one,
And welcome to the house.
that one's the cheetah that I just dropped. Hello, Ian, and welcome. I'm just trying to pull up the one that I have. That way it's, there it is. And then this one is the one that we're working on tonight. So if you're interested in getting that, that's the link. You're going to want to hold on to it until you can order it. Sorry, guys. Ian, that sounds better than applesauce. I'm trying to see. Hey. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm doing the FPP elephant in January. We're doing it. As soon as I get done this one, we're going to segue into the elephant. I believe that'll be the next one. Courtney has to do one, don't you? Is it the elephants?
I've already done the elephant and the wolf, but I am willing to do them again.
Yeah, I need to get the elephant done. So let me go ahead and drop that link as well.
Yeah. I do have one piece of advice. Buy a little bit more than what the pattern says. Because you never know if you have a mistake or something, you at least have that little extra wiggle room.
Absolutely. And this is the elephant pattern that we're going to be working on. And this one, I believe, will be our January project. And we're estimating the time frame, depending upon how much you sew it and work with us. We're going to be sewing them on Fridays and Saturdays. But what the pattern tells you, basically a yard of this, a yard of that, a fourth of this, a fourth of that. But that's with them cutting exact measurements. And if you're a great cutter and you're not going to need any extra, then you're not going to have to worry about it. I took Courtney's advice and I went ahead and just bought a yard of each, strictly because when the project's done, whatever's left, I'll be able to utilize into an after quilt for the back or whatever, depending upon once I re-square it, because I'm honestly never rhyme or reason where I'm cutting from. I'm just cutting off, but I'm trying to keep all of my cuts on one area.
You can buy what the pattern tells you, or you can design it. If you look in my YouTube channels, in my shorts, there's an elephant and a wolf, and they're not the color coded from the back pattern. I don't usually buy that.
I'm gonna show you. You're welcome, Teresa. So the links that I did drop, save those. So this is the pattern for this as the example. And on the back of the pattern, I'm gonna hold it up. It's gonna give you your yardage requirements. So as you can see, like your creamsicle, you would need 3/4 of a yard. So instead of 3/4 of a yard, I bought a full yard. Where it said geranium, instead of 1 yard, I bought a yard and a fourth. Coral, anywhere I said 1 yard, I went up 1/4 of a yard. And that's just the way that I chose to do mine. The ones with the check marks or colors I already had, so I didn't have to purchase those. But even the pattern tells you to go up 1/4 of a yard when you're getting your fabric. And like on mine, I wanted mine to be exactly like this, but I went with what they told me, what the pattern said. I matched up everything, but here where my bees was, it said it was to be fog. If I had known that was the outside perimeter, I wanted mine to be blue. So it was like coming through this, like walking through somewhere, but mine's going to be fog, but it'll be fine. I'll tweak it up somehow when we get a little closer to the ends. And when you're FPP in it, it really, really helps to go ahead in that first little piece until you get it tacked down, is to go ahead and put a little pin in it. Just holds it still while you're getting it lined up.
Mm-hmm. The other thing is what I did was drew a picture on it and put it on a Post-it note, but I used my little clippies and put it with the fabric that I'm using.
I don't know. Little Debbie had ice cream. Wow. Are they just patterns? How do you know what colors to buy? You can design your own. It's got a coloring page in all of the patterns that you can just basically, you'll color it in. And then
color or the pattern.
Okay, I'm gonna finish, then Courtney can. You'll color in the pattern however you would like it, and then underneath each design, you're gonna see a little dot here, and it's gonna coincide with what your bottoms are here. So like mine, I went with like the wedge wood, and whatever fabric that you choose, just tape a little piece onto the outside that's going to coincide with however you colored your pattern in. Did you color yours in, Quartz?
I never got a color sheet.
So she's just a winging it. Night all, thanks.
Yours is different than mine.
Yeah, I guess it's the way that they set them up. I'm not sure. Good night, Mom. You.
Good night, Mona. I can show them my elephant, how I did it, different colors.
Yeah, you can do that, and then I'll pull the elephant in a second and show them the different patterns that she has. I went ahead and purchased a lot of the patterns because I'm really liking these, and it's just something that we don't see a whole lot of. right now on YouTube, and it's just something that's going to be fun that we can work together. But that's the colors that Court has chose for hers.
Instead of doing the gray in the elephant, I did the color. So
Now, did you have a coloring sheet with that one?
I can't hear you with her machine.
Okay. Did you have a coloring sheet with that one?
No. None of my kits that I purchased, I did not have a coloring sheet.
Okay. Lovely ladies from Northern Kentucky. Susie, welcome. Hold on one second. Joe, can you give me this tote here, baby? The blue tote. That way I can show them those. The purple here, baby. Straight down to the bottom. I know, I just couldn't get up and get it. Well, the elephant is gorgeous. It's okay. I'll take care of it, babe. It's okay. So these are some of the projects that I've picked up that we'll be able to do. I have had this pattern on my to-do list since I started quilting in 2018. And just printed out the coloring page right now. It's been sitting on my shelf ever since. Jen, is it the lion that you're talking about? So they have so many different ones. Let me see. This
I
is
got the line.
all right. This is the elephants.
Mhm.
And I've dropped the link for that one. Then we have the cheetah. That's going to be a fun one.
I'll have to get that one.
Then a crazy cow. I thought that was hysterical when I saw it. For the avid farmer or rancher or whatever. And then the wolf. And look at the difference in the two wolves. Now this pattern's dated. Let me see if I can find the date, Court, on the outside.
It should be right down. It says all text is an image, copyrighted in 2017 on the back. Right by your barcode.
No, it's not there. This is a 2018. That's what it is.
It's
So
2017.
that's why the colors are so different. I guess the reprints of them.
Yeah.
So that's just a couple. And every time I'm out of town and I see these patterns, yes, these are very beginner friendly.
Mhm.
Like the elephant, I'm gonna do the quilting on it just like this. I'm gonna hold it up. It's like that matchstick quilting. And I think that's just really going to showcase that. But that's the way I'm going to choose to do that one. But this is going to be our next one. And then I am going to go ahead and write to Violet like Becca had asked, because I think it would be really fun to go ahead and see if she has the one that she likes. Karen says, very pretty, Courtney.
Thank you.
Easy, these are beginner friendly by all means. If they weren't, trust me, I wouldn't be doing them. Courtney,
See, I tell you that I was still learning to sew in 2018. And that was the first thing, this pattern right here. I started on.
and
I just kind of put it aside to work on the next ones.
and what I've done is Courtney recommended that I use Ziploc bags. Like she's got a bag there. Hold your bag up, Court. Now that's got all of her scraps from when
When
she
I-
little her pieces instead. She drops them all in one, but she's familiar with her colors. What I'm doing is I did the Ziploc bags and all of my colors. I'm keeping all of my scraps all in the same bags. But Courtney recommended using the large gallon bags for your fabric. That way you don't have to guess what color it is or try to match it up with your swatch. It's right there and you've got it.
Yeah.
So that's what I've did.
And if you use freezer paper, the other thing is to make sure you put, like, if this was the design that you put down, even though you put the number, put the design that what is that? Because what I also done, and this is what I still do, is I'll take a little piece of paper, put the image on there, and clip it to that fabric.
Yep. Susie, thanks. Courtney makes me want to try it now. Absolute. And
You'll
I-
enjoy it.
I would tell anybody, try it. You can't knock it until you do, and it's very friendly. And if you get something that just doesn't look like it's lined up, honestly, just pick it out and reset it. I had two that I wasn't happy with the seam, but what I'm doing is when I'm marrying my seams together, I'm using a pin and putting it right at the junction. Then I'm going down the sides with clips. Now everything's lining up. I don't think they're beginners. What do you think, Donna? I honestly, these are the largest FPP projects that I've done, but honestly, I'm not having an issue with it, and I'm honestly enjoying it, Teresa Louise. I do believe that as you're working the pattern, you're honing your skills. And I did a couple warm-up pieces. I just printed offline other people's FPP patterns. Just small things like whether it was a songbird, what else was it, Courtney? There was a couple patterns that we just walked through just as a warm-up to make sure that I liked FPP. I did one of Beth's, what was it, Clifford the dog?
Yes.
And that turned out really nice. And I'm really finding the FPP to be relaxing. It's not stressful and it's very forgiving. And I like that aspect as well. If you're wanting to try it, I would honestly say start a little project or just Google.
Go
what
on
is-
Pinterest.
I was going to say Pinterest, or reach out to Courtney or myself. We've got patterns that you can just do a simple test piece to see if that's what you want to do. And I'm telling you what, you won't be disappointed. They are amazing. Let me see. I actually think the abstraction series is easier to do than the smaller patterns that I have done. Courtney's videos on paper piecing techniques has helped me a lot. But what if someone has never done FPP? Would they be able to do this pattern? That's what I'm saying. Before they would purchase, I would recommend that they call Courtney or call myself, and that the easiest way to know whether you really want to do FPP would be, honestly, Teresa Louise, I believe a beginner can do it because I'm new to FPP myself within the last few months, and I'm finding no issues at all with it so far. Doesn't mean I won't run across the bump or a hitch in the road, but I'm not having an issue with it. And if I see something before I work the pattern, I reach out to Courtney or Beth and I say, okay, what does this mean? But I've read the pattern front to back numerous times, writing, like when we're doing the copies of the paper over to the freezer paper. I think that's where you really learn your pattern, because you're doing it piece by piece.
It actually lets you sit down to understand those pieces and how they go.
Right,
Because when you learn those pieces, it's easier to work with them.
right.
And I learned that a lot more with my wolf.
Yep.
And I didn't really do it with my elephant or my lion behind me. I did copy over. But when I learned to sit down and do it with the wolf, it went so much smoother for me.
Yep. it's time. It just takes a little bit of time. I think the setup is what was driving me bonkers, because the FPP, like tracing it over to the freezer paper, I honestly thought Courtney done flipped her wig. I was like, you want me to do what? And she told me to cut it the same size as the paper that it came on. And I didn't want to mess my pages up, so I numbered each one. I'm going to say goodnight. See y'all later. Good night, Heather. Heather, worried about me. I'm asking for the beginners. I really believe that anybody can do these. And if we're doing them in order and we're doing them together, I think it makes it so much simpler to do it. That way you're working at your own pace. And as we're working through it, if someone's got a question, like Patty G as an example, she reaches out to Courtney or I if she has any questions at all, and we're there for her. And we would do that for any other person working the same projects as us. That's what we're here for. We're in it together and we're a team.
Yeah.
It's FPP. And I just think it's great that regardless of your knowledge in it, that's how you're going to hone your skills, and you're going to learn what you like and what you don't like. I would recommend, if you've never done FPP, to get a small pattern and just learn that your first piece goes face out on the paper and then the rest of them go face down. That's the hardest part that I'm seeing a lot of people struggle with. But once you get in the groove of it, it's like second nature, you know, to do it.
Plus, the freezer paper gives you the temporary adhesive, so it won't wiggle on you when you go to sew the next piece. That's the other reason why I go with the freezer paper.
Absolutely. And I just, if my fabric gets a wrinkle in it, I like to go ahead and press that out as well, because I just don't want it to be all jacked up. Because when I cut it, I want it to be straight as can be. I'll be right back. Dog needs her rice bag warmed up. Geez, my chihuahua is so spoiled. Do I?
No.
Yeah, chihuahuas need that extra baby loving. And then I like the freezer paper. At first I didn't think I would, but it just makes your piece stick so nice while you're working with it. And trust me, you won't think Courtney and I are nice when you're working it with the freezer paper at first while you're drawing it all out. But it's really working nice. You all right, babe?
And the thing is, I wouldn't give you the tips if I didn't think it was going to work, if I hadn't tried it first. And that's what one of the things I told Donna is that I have to try it first in order to give that tip and the tip, so I know what's going on, if it's going to work for you.
Right. Teresa Louise, sorry, it's been a long, stressful day as I had to drive the hubby to the doctor, then to doctor, and then to eye doctor. He was in a lot of eye pain. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I didn't know.
I pray things get better for him, Teresa Louise.
Absolutely. There's a rulers out, and I have the add a quarter.
And it has to be the add a quarter ruler. But you do not have to purchase the add a quarter ruler. I still use my regular rulers. One of my most favorite one is making sure they're non-slip. So when I'm trimming, I'm making sure that they're not sliding on me.
I almost got a whole sentence in.
Sorry,
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
I'm done.
Got your good tips. Absolutely. Yeah, they have the add a quarter ruler, but all your rulers have the quarter of an inch. I'm choosing to use the add a quarter because it's got the lip. But on my smaller projects, I didn't know any better. So I just used the regular ruler. Hello, Hildegard, hello. Donna, Courtney, and all in the chat. Good morning. From here, I used freezer paper also. Absolutely. He's okay. Got a patch on his eye. They found something stuck in his eye in a deep scratch infection. Have meds. Thank goodness they found out what was wrong, baby girl. But like Courtney was trying to show you, here's what you're at a quarter. If you don't know what one looks like, I'm going to hold it up. It has the baffled lip here. And as you fold the piece over, you're going to be able to butt this up against where your paper is and where your fabric is. And it's not going to wiggle or twist or anything. But if you're buttoning it up with this, it has the chance to slip. But honestly, when I first did my first pieces of paper piecing, I went with this and I laid it down and I pressed as hard as I could so nothing slipped. So I think these are pretty much, does yours have the gritty back so it didn't slip?
Yep.
So that really helped. And I think these are the creative grid. Is that what you're using?
Yes, right now I'm using Creative Grid, or you can have Quilter Select.
Which one do you prefer?
Creative Grid.
That's what I like too. Are you tracing patterns onto freezer paper and sewing the material onto freezer paper? Yes, Karen, that is exactly how it's done. The pattern, as it comes, it's printed on both sides. And there's no way that you could use the pattern straight from the book. You need to either take it to like a Staples or someplace to copy it, unless you have a copier that would be large enough. And none of us do. And then you would be gluing down on a corner here or a corner there and moving it forward from that angle. But I just find that this works really well for all of us. Courtney said to try the freezer paper. The directions in the pattern even say use freezer paper. Courtney, do you have to, wait a minute. Courtney, do you have to enlarge the elephant pattern? No.
It's the same as the lion that we're working on. All patterns will be if you're taking it to the copier or doing it on freezer paper, most of the times the copier will print the right size. So this is 11 by 16, I think. I know it's 11, 8.5, 9.5. But most of your patterns are already big enough. So, and to follow through with Donna's, they're both on two-sided page. Oh, welcome, Letitia, to Donna's channel.
Welcome for subscribing, sweetie. And then we're going with 40. And the one thing that I'm not liking, and I'm being honest, is it's the only thing that I find interesting is when you're looking at it this way, it's already facing out. But when you're looking at it on the pattern and you're laying it down, you're looking at it backwards until you can match up all of your pieces. And that seems to be a little bit interesting as you're moving along in the pattern. And the pattern tells you exactly how to place it all together. So you have to trace or copy the pattern pieces. Yes. The way the pattern reads, once you open it up, if you haven't yet, it says making the quilt top. Begin with template 1 and set all the other templates aside until you are ready for each one of them. Using the piecing order to build your block from the pattern pieces, remove the paper backing after all the pieces have been completed into a square. So the directions even go into detail. I'm going to read something from the back that's really going to help everyone. Hi, everyone. Nice to be here. Letitia, thank you for coming, honey. It says getting started. The instructions in this pattern assume basic knowledge of FPP. Tutorials are also available on my website, www.volleycraft.com/tutorials. So if you're ever not sure of something and you can't reach one of us that do FPP, like Teresa, Louise, Courtney, or myself, it's really simple to just go on to Violet Craft's website, and wherever you're stuck, type in that number and it'll bring you down to wherever you're at that you're unsure of. Preparing your templates. Before beginning this pattern, photocopy and or trace the pattern templates to retain the original templates. Templates must be printed on an 11 by 17 paper on a dark enough setting to retain all the details. Cut out all the copied templates and organize them in numbers 1 through 26. So this is what your templates look like when you get them. And I put a little note on mine as I copied them. I put a done, so I knew not to do that page again. And then when I did the backside, I would do done, you know what I mean? But that was just something that I did. So all you do is, as you can see the little marks, like right here, it looks like a little cobweb. So you make sure that you go to your book and look at that for that cobweb. And on the inside, you're just going to look for that little design per se. And the cobweb, for me, my color was creamsicle. I didn't write cobweb. I just wrote Maine because that's what my book showed. And I'll hold this up side by side. So you look here at the bottom on this side, and that's the color I chose. So that's the cobweb, and that goes here. So on my pattern, when I traced it out, I wrote creamsicle because that's the color that I was using. Hi, June, and welcome. Looking to see how you're all doing on the FPP. I think it's going rather well, honestly. How about you, Court?
It's going good.
It's a going good. I love that color. Is that creamsicle?
I don't know.
I
Let me look. Because it's the matching colors.
think so.
This
If
is antelope.
Cantaloupe. It looks so pretty. So I'm setting these aside as we join these. And this is what I was saying. This is the way your pattern lays out, like this. So when you join them together, all you're gonna do is lay them belly down. So these are the right way for these. And the way that I'm choosing to do mine is a friend have told me, stick your pin right here where your corner is. And then you're gonna come through the next piece to where your little marking is. And that's gonna line you straight up right away. So you're not gonna have to worry about being off on any of your corners.
Mhm.
So I've got it lined up. So I'm gonna go dead center of it and just stick a pin in it. Or you're gonna clip it. I'm choosing to clip. And we're off again. Now we're back. And then you just zip it in. And then as Courtney, the pattern says to do this as well, as soon as you get your line in, you're going to take out that center paper. And I'm going to show you what we're doing. And I believe Courtney's still doing it on her side. You're just going to fold this down. And it's going to make it really easy to tear this out. So when you're laying your pattern down, it's going to lay flat. So just fold it down and zip it out. And that's out. Now this seam's going to lay flat when I open this up. And then as you can see, this lined up perfect and so did this one. So I'm going to give it a little zippy press right on that seam just to hold that in snug. So it's time to marry the next piece in. Let me see. I took mine to the library and copied the whole pattern on 11 by 14 legal size. That way my original pattern is still intact for future use. Good for you, baby. That'll work good. Kathleen Champ, a crazy day here, but it's nice to be a part of life again. Wanted to say hi and blessings to you all. Looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Good night, baby. Good night, sweetheart, and thank you so much for joining us.
You okay there, Brenda?
I can't hear you. You're muted. You're muted. I think there you
Yeah,
go.
I was just learning, listening and learning.
Well, baby,
I've done a little paper piecing.
it's fun, isn't it?
I did a squirrel, and I ordered one of Yvette's first, her Halloween table runner or table topper or whatever it was. I never finished it. Shirley did it. I think, did she finish hers?
I
Around to it?
I believe she did. And the pattern also tells you on this side of it, on this side, it's going to tell you what pieces to join together in what order. So like right now I'm working on this section right here. So I just line up to right here and it's going to tell you what pieces to marry together in what order. So it makes it a little bit simpler, but you still have to lay it belly down. Back, sorry, had to give B his eye drops. I get it, honey. You take care of him. So I do like I've been taught, you know, you just get the pin stuck in it. Courtney, if you don't smile, I'm going to have to come over there and sing to you.
No, I was getting notifications from my kids' school on a Friday night.
Oh, okay. Welcome, Cindy, and thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it, sweetheart. So it's really important that I'm learning is you're tacking that corner with a pin, and until you can get it all clipped in, and it comes together ever so nicely. Then, like I've showed you before, you just fold it down. Court, do you fold yours or just rip it?
I fold it.
Yeah,
Because it gives it a nicer crisp.
it rips easier.
Yeah.
And I'm using a 1.5 stitch length. What do you use?
I use 1.8.
Yeah, I went lower. I'm just like, I gotta get it low.
It's to the person's preference. They say 1.8 to 2. Donna, you got something?
Oh my goodness. Susie, thank you, sweetheart. Thanks for blessing me, ladies, with all this information. God bless you.
Yes, God bless you. If you want, you can watch my channel as well. I do a lot of, most of the time if I can, FPP.
Couldn't you leave the paper on it until you're ready to sew the entire thing together? You have to leave the paper, but in that seam, so it cuts down on the bulk, you're gonna want to, I gotta put this over on this side. You're gonna want to make sure that you've got that tore out so that it'll lay nice and flat for you. Courtney, do you use magic juice? I don't believe so on this.
No, because I have a really good iron that presses really well. So no. So here you go. And yes, you see a little bit of blue tape because I had the seam rip with little jack last week. And it's far out of the range. So I'm not where Donna is. I'm a bit ahead because I put, I was working on it when Donna asked me to stop so that we could do it together.
I didn't say stop. I said I was going to do it.
Yeah, well.
God love her.
You asked me to put
I
it on
said, are we going to do
corner.
it together? But Courtney was doing that a bit. She just tabled it for a bit so we could all do it together. I'm a beginner just starting to sew in July, Karen. I get it. And I'm slow and steady, but honestly, I love sewing anything, but I'm really getting into this FPP.
I'm giving her my number that I'm hoping my channel will pop up.
Yeah, you're in there.
Susie, that is me. That just the link just dropped, just so that you have it.
Can you bring me up a cup of ice, honey? Thank you, honey.
Just the ice, is that all you need?
Yeah, I've got tonic. I just need some ice to go with it. I still can't wait for my line to have eyes. I know I'm kind of excited, but I'm trying to do it the way that it says, Patty. I think Courtney said she was doing hers before. No, I'm not, you buddy.
Sorry.
But Courtney did hers. Did you go out of order when you first did yours, Court?
Yeah. On this one, yes.
Yeah, she was just learning, I believe she said.
Yeah. Here's my eyes.
That's the one where you said it's going to be crazy hard, right?
Yeah, that's because that's more of the smaller parts. Literally, here's another small part. You're going to find smaller parts, but don't let it intimidate you. Because I know all of you could do it. Thank you, Susie. I'm using the other camera instead of my webcam so that you guys can see down here what I'm working on. All I'm getting stuck with fabric. She says she's just joking.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, thank you, Wanda. I do plan on adding some more FPP there. I'm looking for some Christmas and Thanksgiving. I still haven't found some. I found Christmas. I just wish I could find Thanksgiving.
Courtney, if we need links, you're gonna have to handle them, hun.
I can, let me pull out my binder so I have it up here. Also, check out our moderator, Teresa Louise, as well. She's here for the night. An amazing mod and amazing channel.
Absolutely. Brenda, that's turning out so pretty, hun.
I'm trying to do it with 2.5-inch squares instead of 5 to make it smaller.
Yeah, that's what I did. I did the 2.5 and I did it on the fourth, I think it's called 10 Sisters, had this paper. It's like I don't know, iron-on mesh kind of thing. I'll have to send you
yeah.
some. And I laid all the blocks
Oh,
out on it, and then you press it with the iron.
Yeah.
And then all you
Yes.
do is sew it in, and it was a game changer. You
I've
are
got
going to
some.
be up till 4 a.m. drinking Dr. Pepper like this. I know, right? But it's diet, so I just can't find the caffeine free, my love. And I'm poor Teresa Louise over there bashing me. Ian, I don't know what we're gonna do. I can't believe how far you've gotten. I just finished number 10. Had to stop a few days with the tropical storm. It's just I've been working on it, little tidbits along the way. Like I'm working on making bags for So Powerful Project Dress a Girl. We've got that interview on Monday. So I want to have some dresses to show while I'm doing that interview. And it's just slow and steady. We're gonna get this thing done.
Mhm.
And I'm really liking the way that it's turning out. So this piece, let me double check my numbers. 37. It's gonna, like I said, I would personally be laying it over on this side, but according to the pattern, like once you flip it, it's gonna be coming over here. Now, is that not crazy?
It is crazy because I did that to myself with the elephant and I realized I had him backwards.
Yeah, you just gotta snug it in here.
And at that time, I did not here. I know you guys can't see my face at this moment. I know that at that time, I didn't have a design wall. I had to do it on a huge cutting mat table. But I'm learning from do it. Even if you have to create all the pieces, and like for example, I would have to go to my mom's house to do it on the floor to make sure I have them in the right order, in the right way for that design. But the design walls are a big, huge plus. If you have it, use it. That's the main thing. And Elizabeth, I pray that you are safe from that storm. And I believe it's the tropical storm of Nickel. If I'm correct, please let me know. I pray that you and your family are safe.
I can't believe, let me see, HTTP Amazon. Which link's that, Teresa Louise? I'm trying to see. Elizabeth, well, you can say me and my seam ripper are getting along well. Absolutely. Thank you, Teresa Louise. I appreciate it. I'm telling you what, there was 2 little pieces on there that I did have to pull out Jack, and it was, I want to say it was up in this corner. I had joined them together and I didn't line them up quite right. And I was telling Courtney, I said, man, I'm going to have to cut almost a whole inch off this bugger. And she goes, well, what do you mean? And I pulled the camera down and was just showing her, and everything was lined up right. And here what I did was at the bottom, I had like, what was it? Like I was down half an inch or something, Quartz.
Yeah.
And at the top, I just popped my seam out and realigned it. It needed to be. Your link, Donna the Lion. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. So let me see, what's the next?
If you can, Patty, that would be appreciative. Thank you. I know you can't see my face because I'm trying to. Donna, they can't hear you. Are you trying to read the chat? Shake your head, yes or no. Yeah, Patty G. Teresa Louise is asking, do you need another link? Okay. She doesn't have sound at this moment. We can see her lips moving, but no sounds. Hopefully when Joe gets back up there, we'll get that fixed. So. Donna, Elizabeth thinks you have, they're not
She's gone. There she is. Still no mic. Oh.
She says she'll be right back.
After these messages, she'll be right back. Can't believe we can't get Joe to sing.
Thank you to Release the Louise. No sound. Good night, Susie. Okay, they're trying to fix their issues. My page is Pieces Love and Quilting. I will post my link down for you.
Of course you will.
We hear you.
You hear Joe?
Can you hear him now?
Yes.
Okay, my screen's froze now, Joe.
There you go.
Okay, can you mute Brenda? Her machine's loud. There you go. Okay. It's okay, Brenda. Thank you, baby. Is that better? Okay. Um, okay, you got it, Teresa Louise. Thank you, guys. If you can't hear me, I don't know. I just keep a gabbing. Just subscribe, Courtney. Good job.
Thank you, Karen.
Can't go to the other camera because
It's okay, honey.
that's too loud.
You were down there and
I don't know.
you know you're live when you have tech problems. Absolutely. And we're trying our best, Tracy Louise, but stuff happens all the time. Anymore, and I just don't, we roll with it.
I'm about ready to give it up.
Can you not tonight? Can you please stop?
Yes, I will.
These tech issues is driving us both about batty. Hear you now. Thank you, Wanda. My own God. Hold a waiting on me. Courtney, what piece you on now, babe? I can't hear Courtney at all.
I'm not talking.
I asked you what pieces you were on, babe.
67 and 68.
Okay. And we are definitely sorry about all the tech issues tonight. Oh, I know, Donna, believe me, I've had lots of problems on my lives. It's okay, sweetie, breathe deep and carry on. That's all we can do. It's technical glitches on Friday. Becca had problems also. Absolutely. It's going to be what it's going to be.
Playing headset.
Hubby gets a little worked up when things don't work right, and he works all day getting things set up, and you can't blame him. And that's why I like having people on with me. That way, when things go south, I can shoot them a message and say, hey, I'll see you back sometime when we get back on. There's nothing you can do, but you just got to roll with it and laugh. But anyway, back to what I was telling you, I think, if my COVID brain's not all muck, is tomorrow night we're gonna do the line again tomorrow night, but I have a meeting I have to be in, and we're gonna set up to go live. Instead of 10, we're gonna have to go 10:30. And should my meeting end sooner than that, we'll go live as soon as the meeting's over. But I'll be shooting Courtney messages, and Joe will have it up and ready to go for us. Without Joe running the scene here, nothing would happen on our end. So I give him a lot of respect and appreciation for what he does for us, so that we can go live and hang out with our friends. Let me see, Sunday, we've got something going on Sunday too. Let me see. Today's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't have my calendar out. Monday, I have Marie DeJesus. Tuesday, if Courtney and I have time, we're gonna work a couple small projects just to show you a couple little ideas that we've got coming our way. Thursday, we're gonna finish off the 3-yard quilt. It's not Tuesday, is it Wednesday?
I can't do Tuesday. I have this baby to be fixed.
Oh, that's right. I wrote it down for Wednesday. But okay, well, I'll do it on my end. It's okay. Let me see. Trying to remember our schedule for this week. Thursday, the goal is to finish off the 3-yard quilts. If her quilting machine gets done, she'll have a chance to get it bound up or quilted up, and then we can bind them up. If not, we'll circle back another week and we'll just head straight into our projects. From what I'm seeing, they're asking for table runners first. Are you seeing that too?
Yeah.
So we both put a poll out to see what everybody wanted for like Christmas and whatnot. So I believe it was table runners. So the first thing we're going to do is Courtney and I'll work over the weekend and come up with an idea for a table runner, and we'll get the pattern out there for you guys. And that way you'll know what you're doing and how much fabric you need to bring on Thursday. And then the following week, we'll just move on to something else. There's no reason we can't get a few table runners done in a couple of hours.
Yeah.
But once you learn the basics of them, you get moving with them.
Yeah.
And Teresa Louise says, Joe, you're awesome. And it's, let me see, Joe, you're doing a great job. John here said. Teresa Louise, you coming to the meeting tomorrow, love?
Tomorrow I have a UFO Zoom.
Yeah, but I said Teresa Louise. We have our meeting tomorrow night. I wanted to make sure
Yeah.
my girl's coming. But tomorrow I've got to get stuff done during the day.
What meeting? Shoot.
Don't right now.
It's okay. I'll be right back.
You got
It's
to
them
say
playing
goodbye.
games.
Talking about the special meeting that no words can be spilled. Please, Louise.
There, it's back up.
She says, thanks for running. Thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome, love bug. Yeah, I'm just going to nickname it the tea meeting.
I said no spill meeting.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's how I call it.
yep. We're going to dip a couple tea bags over the next couple weeks. It's going to be fun. LOL, that works. We're going to call it the tea. Got to go till tomorrow. Everyone have a good night. Elizabeth, thank you, honey, for joining us. It's an honor and a privilege to have you with us tonight, hon. Trying to angle this paper, and that's the way you stretch a scrap. Brenda, you need, wait a minute, you are rocking out that pattern. Yes, she is. I like to call her my little speed sewer. She is amazing. She's got a beautiful sewing space there too. Good night, Elizabeth. Rest well, sweetheart. Brick. Brittany, if you don't start singing, I'm gonna have to start dancing, and it's not gonna be a pretty sight.
I had to. I had to when you
I tell you what, if I could find me one of them, I swear I would wear it. I don't think they make them for old people.
This isn't a 3X. It's an adult size.
Oh, I thought you had a kid size one.
I can't fit a kid.
Yeah, you can, you tiny tot.
Nope.
Do they shrink when you wash them?
I've been afraid of. So let's just say I'm gonna try tomorrow and see. And I'm going to wash it because I need to. Because I barely wore it, so. But I'm gonna do it on a delicate wash.
Right.
Oh,
Patty G's laughing.
glad I'm putting smiles on faces.
Absolutely. That's what we're here for. We're here to serve. Patty, you working tonight or watching, my girl? I just love her. She's a sweetheart.
She didn't say anything yet.
No.
Splash in here.
It's okay. We're not.
Put stitch head on.
I couldn't hear you.
I was telling Patty if she didn't say anything, I'm gonna put stitch head on.
That would be hysterical. Does Brenda have a page? No, she doesn't. But she does amazing work. We're flickering again. We'll probably go on and off a couple times.
We're good.
We've got a bad storm up here.
Okay.
What time is tea? Tea's gonna be served at 9 p.m. sharp. I can send you the link to the tea party if you don't have it.
That's it. We're off. Our Zoom is going down.
The chat's still rolling.
Yeah, the chat's going out.
You're still running.
We're still running, honey. You just got to get us back. He's working on it, babes.
She says she's watching. Did a lot of stockings today.
Oh, cool. Almost cut the wrong fabric.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, good thing I double checked that one. I thought I grabbed paprika.
Uh-oh.
No, they can't see me. We're just talking while you're hooking us back up, babe.
I can see you.
They can see me, but I can't see anything.
Teresa Louise says, looks and sounds good.
All right, baby. Yeah, we have nothing on my side, but it's okay. I'll just keep it.
See the desktop here.
I can see the chat. I see nothing else. I have nothing else but MSI on my side. That's it. I don't know. It's okay. I don't need it.
Tell you what, they're pretty damn good tonight. They got
Mr. Grant.
got some
You should piss vinegar.
Well, welcome back. You learn to roll with what's served up. I live in Georgia. Storm Nicole has been dropping rain on us most of the day. It's been a hot mess up here all day. And I told Joe, I said, with everything else we've been dealt, it's just you get a little bit funky and just not feeling your best. And then you got to deal with people being foolish or technical issues. And it puts him in a grumpy mood and they get a hoo-ha laugh out of it.
You ignore him.
That's what I wish you would. I live in Georgia. I am a 71. I am at 75 quilted and all have been sewn, quilt tops, linings, and backs. 25 more to go. Then on to the cuffs and loops. What are you making, Patty G? I missed something when we were on and off. You're doing your stockings.
She did a lot of stockings today.
Oh, okay. I missed that. Let me see. Teresa Louise, I see the link. Okay. Well, I was going to send it to you, but no, you don't want it off me, girl.
Picky, picky.
Yeah, she's all about Becca.
Sorry, Teresa.
She knows I'm playing.
Stockings. I know, Patty.
I think that's
It's
the
more.
yeah, I think that's the same thing that Heather's doing.
Yeah, she's doing hers for the teachers.
Okay. Which one's doing them for teachers?
Heather.
Okay. That's pretty cool. I can see and hear you, Donna. Good, Karen. Thank you, sweetheart. I'm actually thinking of making a couple. I love doing the drawstring bags. Have you looked at the ones that Sean did on his channel? I believe he was making them for his wife, but I'm thinking of making several of those for Christmas gifts that you can drop their gifts in. I think they'd be kind of cool.
Patty makes 100 every year for charity.
That is so sweet, Patty.
And Teresa Louise is giving us the funny face.
She would never do that. She's such a fine, outstanding citizen.
She's giving us a bunch.
Oh my word. She's just quite feisty tonight, isn't she?
Yeah.
I've missed that old feisty chick. I think what Patty's doing is amazing. I'm just like, wow, that is great. And we're gonna go again and again and again.
Something's pinging.
Yeah, it's our fan. It's this.
I don't think it's you.
Okay.
Hey, because I got pinged.
You got pinged. I don't understand what that means.
Pinged. P-I-N-G. Notifications on my computer.
Are you drinking your meds tonight, Tracy Louise? You, Patty Dree. Are you drinking your meds tonight? I have no idea what those two.
She's just like a Teresa Louise.
Oh my word, all these drinkers. No, just really tired. Been a long day at the doctor with the hugs. Your apologies. Chocolate and chocolate. Brenda, that is going to be gorgeous, babe. It may be early onset cabin fever for Teresa Louise after 24 inches of snow. I would be curled up in the house. Did you have to go out and drive in that, Teresa Louise?
I couldn't do it.
I don't drive in the snow. I wrecked once and I choose not to.
My problem is I have to figure out how to get from the door to the other door.
Yeah, that'd be a challenge.
As long as it's not ice, I'm okay.
Ice is what's
I
scary.
have the biggest fear.
Yeah. Falling around, I couldn't handle it. I don't bounce like I used to.
I don't either since I had my surgery, so.
Absolutely. I love the colors in yours, babe. Now, which piece is that? I'm trying to visualize yours.
And 66.
I'm trying to like visualize yours. Where's your eyes gonna go?
Right up in there. Because that's the top of his head.
She's froze.
Okay.
Everybody's froze.
No, we're not.
It's froze over here.
Brenda was a bit froze.
I keep looking at it and I'm just trying to visualize. Put your eyes up once. Okay, that's,
Top of his head.
oh, I've still got a top of the head to make yet.
Yeah.
You're giving me hope, kid. Boy, I thought I was making progress.
Yikes. I hate driving in the snow. Really do. I don't know how you do it, Teresa Louise. Me, I would have canceled the appointment. Say, when it warms up, I'll do it. Okay. She'll be back. Let's just continue. Yeah, I'm way ahead of her. This is one side of the head that I'm working on. Any questions I can answer? I'm sorry he was in pain. I wouldn't know how to deal with that kind of road. So. Even bad enough here in town when it gets to a certain point, I wouldn't drive on. But I try really hard. But I hope he's feeling better there. So. Elephant's a challenge, but you can do it, Sandra. We're doing the elephant, and I think in January, so gives me time to get some fabric. And I'm trying to find pieces to fit this box. Julia, I am in Kansas. And I'm actually, if you know Beth Goody Goods, I'm about 3 hours from her. I do not like the wrist pin cushion. I prefer the hearted magnetic one. Oh. Now, Donna, talk. So we make sure you're talking.
Am I back?
Yes, now.
You never know.
I don't like it when you leave me.
I don't like leaving, honey, but sometimes life puts you in a timeout, you know? We're doing
Those
the elephant.
gremlins need to leave you alone.
See what?
I said those gremlins need to leave you alone.
Oh, it's what they do for shits and giggles. You know?
It's funny when it's not.
I think I had that color wrong. For a. I don't
And
like.
she says she is in for the elephant.
Good, 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 good. I don't like the way that looks. Now I gotta pop it off.
What's wrong now?
I don't like the way this looks. So I gotta check something. 40A. Coral.
Aaron says, gonna head to bed. It's midnight here. Hope to see you tomorrow. Have a great night, everyone. Good night, Karen.
Good night, sweetheart. Thank you for joining us.
I sound like I'm yelling. I'm sorry.
You're yelling at me. You're hurting my feelings.
I'm trying to yell at you.
My one feeling I had left.
Don't leave me.
Nah. Been sick, not doing too much. Hubby's sick. Hard to be sick. Take care of hubby. Absolutely. Put my colors in backwards on this one.
Oh,
Well, now's the time to find out versus when it's all together.
yeah. And like mine are all right. Surprisingly, when I first did this.
Yeah, I just inverted my colors.
Which I've never thought I'd be accurately on it.
Do what?
When I first did this, I didn't think I had to go through it to make sure it was right.
Right. Vicky Lemire get better soon.
Yeah.
Absolute. What are you tapping, babes?
Sorry. excuse me.
Now I'm trying to focus. Then I was making sure you're okay, honey. Hard part is to stop smoking. Absolutely.
Sandra Kay said her friend of hers wanted her to make the elephant,
Oh,
but she said no way.
really?
Yeah.
Well, we're definitely doing it in January.
Yeah.
We'll get Trace Louise on with us unless she's doing it over on her channel.
I hope she does it with us.
That would be fun.
Yes.
We'll have to see what her life is like and if she wants to come hang out with us.
Is she still here?
Oh, I thought she left us. I was going to send her a message.
She said goodnight to Karen.
I thought you said she was saying goodnight.
No, I said goodnight, Karen.
Oh, whoops. My bad. We're going to go out again.
Okay,
got-
I got it. But you're fine right now.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to see. I'm here. Tracy Louise, I'll talk to you tomorrow, baby.
Do we want to stop it for the night?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He goes, because we're going to, with this storm here, we're going to keep getting knocked off.
If we need to, we can reschedule if you're still having a storm tomorrow.
Oh, it'll be over tonight. It's just been going since 5 this morning. We got a lot of rain. So I'm going to quit ripping with Jack. My date with my friend, you know. There is a, wait a minute, I'm going to read this. There is a 225-mile road, a huge snowing mountain between me and her. Elephant will wait. Oh, God love you. I know who you're talking about. That's the one where you had to go up that big hill, and I think you said your grandson drove you. But anyway, guys, we appreciate each and every one of you joining us tonight. But with us having tech issues, Lord knows we might have them again tomorrow. You never know. We like to keep it interesting, you know. So with that being said, we're going to call it a night. God bless you. Thanks for joining us. And like I said, we'll be back tomorrow night. Sandra K, thank you, sweetheart. And you guys, we're setting it, the schedule set for 10:30, but should my meeting end earlier, we're going to go ahead and slip right in. So good night all, and thanks for being with us. We'll see you back tomorrow night. Bye, guys.